Success is not measured by what you accomplish, but by the opposition you have encountered, and the courage with which you have maintained the struggle against overwhelming odds. In 1937, as America crawled out of the Great Depression, a relatively unknown author named Napoleon Hill published a book that would go on to sell over 100 million copies worldwide. That book was Think and Grow Rich, and it fundamentally altered how millions think about success, wealth, and the power of the human mind. But who was Napoleon Hill? How did a man from rural Virginia come to write one of the most influential personal development books of all time? Today, we explore the fascinating story behind this legendary author. Born on October 26, 1883, in a one-room log cabin in Southwest Virginia, Hill was raised in poverty. His father was a subsistence farmer, and his mother passed away when he was just 10 years old. Young Napoleon was a troublemaker who carried a pistol and frequently clashed with others. But at 13, he traded his pistol for a typewriter, a symbolic moment that would define the rest of his life. In 1908, Hill secured an interview with steel magnate Andrew Carnegie. What was supposed to be a 3-hour interview turned into 3 days. Carnegie proposed an ambitious challenge. Hill would spend the next 20 years studying the most successful people in America, interviewing over 500 millionaires and captains of industry. Modern researchers have found little documentation supporting many of Hill's claimed interviews. Carnegie's papers lack mention of the commission, and some encounters may never have happened. But Hill may have synthesized existing knowledge about success, gathering insights from interviews, biographies, and business literature. What he produced was a masterful curation of success principles. By the mid-1930s, Hill had refined his philosophy for nearly 3 decades. Think and Grow Rich, published in 1937, distilled his ideas into their most impactful form during America's economic recovery. Hill's revolutionary idea that success begins in the mind and that thoughts can create reality was articulated clearly and concisely for a public hungry for guidance. Think and Grow Rich is based on 13 fundamental principles: desire, faith, autosuggestion, specialized knowledge, imagination, organized planning, decision, persistence, the mastermind, sex transmutation, subconscious mind, the brain, and the sixth sense. Each principle designed to unlock human potential and achievement. The book became an immediate bestseller, selling over 1 million copies in its first year. Within a decade, it had sold over 10 million copies worldwide. Translated into dozens of languages, it influenced business owners, veterans returning from war, and entrepreneurs across generations, becoming a cornerstone of personal development. Hill didn't just write a book. He sparked an entire industry. His work revolutionized self-improvement literature and influenced speakers like Dale Carnegie, Earl Nightingale, and Tony Robbins. Today, the personal development industry is worth billions, with Hill's principles applied by Silicon Valley entrepreneurs, athletes, and business leaders worldwide. Napoleon Hill passed away in 1970, but his ideas live on. Whether seen as a pioneering researcher or gifted storyteller, his principles continue to shape how we think about success and human potential. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Napoleon Hill's remarkable story. If you found this exploration fascinating, please subscribe for more untold stories behind history's most influential figures. Hit that notification bell to never miss our latest documentaries, and let us know in the comments which historical figure you'd like us to explore next.